This is Nay. I am up, running around, trying to finish collecting my items for my Garnet the Goat. I think she changed her name. I'm not sure, but if you're subscribed to her, then you would know. But for my Garnet the Goat giveaway and my Trey's World giveaway, guys, these boxes are going to be phenomenal. I mean, real talk. Like, I want to pat myself on the back at how phenomenal these boxes are going to be. And I'm not stuffing them with stuff that people will not use. Who was that? My boo. I'm always talking about her. I'm so sorry, Rosa P. But my boo gave me a box for my birthday, and when I say it was so many goodies in them that you used everything. I used everything. She had all these red lipsticks in there, and this bath fizzy thing, and man, it was so much stuff in there that I used everything. Even though Rosa P, my sister, having a little sister is kind of hard because they gank you for everything. Some things I'm like, wait a minute now, Ninja, wait a minute. Some things she just be confiscating, and you be like, I know I had this in my box. Little sisters be tripping. Y'all, when you have little sisters, give me a thumbs up if you know that no matter how old you are, how young, how old they are, they still be ganking you. If you go shopping with them, you be like, okay, they be throwing stuff in your cart. You be like, come on, babe. You got money. You make money. You got a child now, babe. Stop trying to sneak stuff on the conveyor belt. Dag it. Shout out to Trey's World. Make sure y'all keep supporting Garnet the Goat and Trey's World. But anyway, okay, that's enough about the boxes. Oh, and guys, the boxes are going to be sent out between the Christmas and New Year's Eve because it's some more things that I'm waiting on. So, anyway, okay, what I want to talk about right quick is Janet Jackson's baby is overdue now. And, guys, I really hope this baby is okay. I hope Janet is okay. I hope this baby is okay. I hope, oh God, I hope that, everything is okay. I'm concerned. With this entire situation, I've been concerned. I've been she's a little too old to have this baby, but when you have money, anything's possible. I even thought that maybe she had a surrogate, and some people believe she was having a fat suit on, because I didn't believe she was pregnant at first. And then, when I seen her in shopping, I was like, oh, she's pregnant for real. People like, I don't believe it. She got on a fat suit. But anyway, all this, commotion about her having a, excuse me guys, I put on this peach from Bath and Body Works, and when I say this sucker is awesome, I cannot wait to wear it. But all this commotion about her having a secret baby is, really coming at a bad time. Because let me say this, guys, I made a video before about that James DeBarge was a ninja for coming up out of the blue with this I have a baby. And I ain't even gonna say it's out of the blue. It was strategic because what is that, Growing Up Hip Hop with James DeBarge's daughter Christina. Basically it's a storyline on there, and to use Janet Jackson and that baby, I think is absolutely just evil. And now supposedly there's a young lady that has went to Christina and said, hey, look, I'm your sister. And they're saying that it looks just like Janet. But I've had situations where people have came to me on my videos and how could Janet leave her baby? What kind of mother does that? What kind of mother would give her baby away. Now, because I'm fair, my ultimate goal is to be fair. I'm going to say this. Some of those naysayers that are saying that could be because they themselves have been put up for adoption or foster children. But I'm going to say it from a different standpoint. Could you imagine how a person would feel knowing that they're 30-something years old and the mother and the father that you thought was your father is not actually your parents? Can you understand the devastation that would cause? And people have no empathy in regards to that. And I'm telling you that things like that happen in black families all the time. And it's like people are more upset at the fact that Janet gave the baby away than they are even acknowledging the fact that, okay, maybe Janet was mature enough to say, hey, look, maybe I shouldn't raise this baby. Because I'm going to keep it real. I don't have children because I chose not to have children. I am mature enough to know that I wanted to lead a single life forever. I know that I'm a selfish person and I don't like spending my time with nobody. That's part of the reason why I be, having commitment issues. But the only thing I can commit to is a job, okay? The only thing I can commit to is my retirement, okay? That's the only thing I can commit to. But a child in a relationship, we'll talk about the relationship, but I'm woman enough and mature enough to say that. And I give any woman kudos if they were 15, 14, 25, 35, 40, strong enough to say, hey, I don't think I'm mentally, physically, or financially capable of raising this child. I give them kudos. So for all you people that's bashing her, if this is true about the baby, I ain't said it in a long time. I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. But what's so bad about? Yeah, she should have took precautions in the first place. She should have. But when you're young and you think you're in love, you want to develop. You want to create love in situations. Now they saying that Joe Jackson took the baby from her and gave it to Rebe or Randy or whoever. I don't know. One of them Jacksons. I don't know. But I'm not mad at her. Why is everybody so mad? And then the fact that, when I was saying James DeBarge is a ninja for it, I'm not saying he's a ninja for wanting to have his child or know his child. I'm saying he's a ninja for playing it out on television. If this is really true about her having a secret baby, then this is something that should be done behind closed doors and not so that your daughter, Christina, can maintain a job on growing up hip hop. That's all I'm saying. Because imagine how every girl in the Jackson family is feeling right now that's 30-something. They're looking at their mothers going, are you really my mom? And for these mothers to have to turn around and say, well, yeah, or, well, no. Can you imagine that devastation? People are crazy. Y'all are crazy. There's no way that you should not have empathy for this family in this regard. Y'all are dragging Janet for giving her baby to another adult. Or to someone else. I'm not mad. I respect the girl. I do. I respect anybody. Because let me say something. I used to work at a place where we dealt with children. It was like a 13-year-old girl. Okay? And she had just had twins. She'd been diagnosed with HIV. And she was 13. He was 14. And she was walking through there looking like she was the most depressed thing in the world. She was just, her life was just messed up. It was just messed up. She was just hurt. And she's depressed. I just wanted to say, oh my God, that is a huge burden for a 13-year-old. It is. I mean, and it could be a huge burden for a 20-something-year-old. So why wouldn't you give the child to someone who's more prepared, who's more mentally mature, who's financially more secure? I don't get it. Yes, you should have made better choices in the beginning, but she didn't. Do you know how much it angers me, guys, to see these children out here? Now here I go, children. And I'm gonna close with this story. And this is what I'm talking about right here. I was leaving the mall the other day, and this woman was with her child. Okay, and she came in the mall, and the first thing was this. Obviously, I could tell that the daughter was kind of like not mature enough. She was big. She might have been like a big. She looked older than what she was, but she was immature. Like you could tell, like most teenagers are. Like she might have been like 13 or 14, and she had her little sister with her. And I'm figuring this out as I'm watching it unfold. And somehow the little sister, who was like 5 or 6, got lost from the 13 or 14-year-old girl. And the mom left them in the mall. And I'm saying to myself, why would you even leave? Why would you even do that? Because I could look at the daughter and say, oh, wait, she's not capable of dealing with a child that young on her own. She's not, like, I could see maybe she was like 19 or 17 or 18. Like me and my little sister was moving and grooving. Like I was 14, but I was a very mature 14. That's why I'm so immature now. But man, my little sister was moving and grooving. We was on the move, but I was mature enough. My mother seen that I was mature enough to handle that. You got some moms that don't give two craps about whether or not the child is mature or not. If they got something to do, they leaving the little girl with whoever they said leave the girl with. But anyway, let me get back to the point. When the mother had found the little girl, the little girl, the 5 or 6-year-old, however she was, in the mall. When she found the daughter looked like she was crying because she lost her little sister in the mall, or she was so scared about what her mother was going to do. And you know why she was scared? Because as soon as the mother saw her, she smacked her in the face in public. I'm walking out the mall, she right behind her, calling all kinds of fat, ugly bees and everything. Guess what? The mother was fat, ugly too. Okay? I'm not going to say too because the little girl was, but she was fat and just like a mess too. Not that being, but how you going to call somebody fat when you fat? How you going to call her ugly when you ugly? You know what I'm saying? Because, I told you I need to lose about 30 pounds, But that's not the point that I'm trying to make. The point I'm trying to make is you're belittling your child in public. That woman does not need to have a child. Those are the situations where I'm like, that child should have been put with a different mom. Because guess what? I told you that I could tell that the little girl was not mature enough. And neither was the mom. The little girl was a reflection of the mother. Ignorance and ignorance. And y'all know, when I say the word ignorance, I'm not saying ignorant as in ghetto or not. I mean ignorance as in uneducated, not knowing good from bad, right from wrong, not knowing that. And people are so unaware of the fact that it is people out here that are borderline, that are having children. They're screwing, but they're having children. And they're borderline, meaning that they barely have the skills to make it. And nobody like to maneuver in the universe. And when people see these mothers and shake their head like, are you considering the fact that maybe the mom's IQ level is not what it's supposed to be to maneuver correctly? Like her mother did not take time to send her through the proper test to make sure that her child is assimilated into society properly. That's what I'm saying. It's so many people out there that are not mothers, but yes, they have children. Just because you have a child does not mean you're a mother. You know how many women out here that don't have children, that are mothers, but they don't have children? You see what I'm saying? Oh my gosh, you know, I got all hot and bothered in the daggone car. But I hope Janet is okay. I do. I really do. I hope she's okay. I hope the baby's okay. I hope she didn't lose the baby. Naysayers. The same people you meet on the way up are the same people you meet on the way down. Let's be good to each other.